thing is, like, you don't really know me. You was talking to Ashley.
What's the difference between Ashley and Simone?
I mean, Ashley's like my alter ego. Like, when I go out, that's the name I give to guys, Ashley.
Did Ashley kind of have feelings for him? Was there a vibe between Ashley and Justin?
Yeah, there was.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. Hello. Hi. I'm not sure if we have the right house. Looking for someone who calls himself Marissa?
That's my cousin.
Oh.
It's not exactly her name, but she told me that you guys were in town. She's right.
Okay. What was your name?
Vea.
Vea. Nice to meet you.
I'm gonna call her.
Great. All right. So, a young black woman just opened the door and said her cousin is who we're looking for, but her name's not Marissa. But she said she's down the road. I'll call her and see if she'll come.
How do we know that that girl isn't Marissa?
Well, that's what I thought. It could be her. Oh, hold on.
Hey. She
It's
said
okay.
that she'll come because she didn't know that you guys were coming.
That's true. Well, maybe you can help us out. Why don't you hang out with us for a minute since we're here and you're here?
It's fine.
Might as well, right? I mean, right? What was your name again?
Vea.
Vea.
Yeah.
Neve. How long do you think she's gonna be?
It shouldn't be long.
Hi.
This
How
is
are
Cammie,
you? Nice
Hi.
to meet you.
Vea.
It's Cammie.
and this is Joey, who is apparently speaking with your cousin.
So what do you know about?
I basically know nothing. I didn't know anything about it till yesterday.
Oh, okay. Got it.
Sorry.
No, hey, I'm sorry you got sort of roped into this.
That's her car.
That's her car?
Yeah.
Is it the same girl?
Can't see.
See the hair.
I see hair, but
Blonde hair, long blonde hair. Is she gonna get out?
I'll go talk
Oh,
to
you wanna go talk to her?
Yeah,
Okay,
'cause
go
she's
ahead.
not coming.
This is weird.
All right, here she comes, here she comes. Huh? It's her?
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Neve.
How are y'all?
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. I'm Marissa.
Right, but I
Yeah.
think we sort of established that might not be your name.
Yeah, I'm Tiffany.
Tiffany.
Yes.
I'm Cammie.
This is
Tiffany,
Cammie.
nice,
to meet you.
And Joey, you know.
Yes.
It has been you talking to Joey, right? Mostly.
Actually, no. I've never actually talked to Joey, ever. It was never me at all, not one time. She's actually talked to him before, as herself.
As Vea.
Yeah, she was wanting to talk to him again. I was trying to help her out, so I would send her pictures, but not directly to him.
So it has been you talking to Joey
Yeah,
the whole time.
the whole time.
And another time, as you,
As me, yeah.
Vea.
About 6 months ago, me and Joey matched on Bumble.
Do you remember that?
That name sounds familiar.
So why did you decide to use pictures of your cousin?
Okay, so basically, when we matched on Bumble,
Right.
he helped me financially.
As Vea.
I remember her now. She needed to get home. She needed like get a taxi.
Okay.
So I sent her like, I went for guys like $200.
$200 for a taxi?
Well, she said it was really far.
And you didn't need money to get home.
But it wasn't like for that exact reason, no.
What was it for?
It was actually for my school, like money for school.
And then did you guys keep talking?
No, I think he blocked me.
I just kind of felt like maybe there was a chance she was using me for money. And so I,
I
was
think
kind
you
of
were
like,
right about that.
Is that really what you were doing?
So you ask lots of guys on Bumble for money.
No, it was just
Wow.
like a one-time thing with just.
Nah, I don't believe that. I mean, if you met him and immediately asked him for money, my guess is you're pretty comfortable doing that. Respectfully, you're a liar.
In fact, you did it the other day almost. But Steve that hit you up on Snapchat, that was us. You're preying on people's emotions. Tiffany, are you aware of why we're here other than the fact that Vea was obviously using pictures of you to talk to him?
I knew that, and so she basically was wanting me to cover for her at first, and then...
But you didn't know anything about the money being sent?
That's not good at all. I did not know it was to that extent or anything. I thought it was more just talking to a guy.
Well, you probably didn't know that over the course of their relationship, he sent her almost $2,000.
No, none of that.
For her 3-year-old daughter that she apparently had with her dead husband.
No. No.
You very comfortably made up an entire life filled with trauma. That's a lot of lies.
What were you thinking?
I wasn't thinking.
But you were, because every day you were asking for more and more money.
Because he kept saying yes. It wasn't like he was saying no. So I was like, oh, I'll just keep asking because he keeps saying yes.
I'm not feeling the remorse that I would think that I would feel.
I'm just really nervous.
I don't see nobody.
Are you freaking out?
I got the nervous jitters.
Oh, wait a second. Who's that?
Oh,
What the?
who is that?
What the?
Who is that?
Yo!
It's someone he knows.
It's definitely someone who knows.
Sean? What the?
Hi. Your name is Sean.
Sean.
Okay.
Where's Iris, man?
Right here.
What in the actual man? Jesus. Why'd you do this? What did I do?
Well, Omar, honestly, this wasn't my idea. I didn't start this.
Who started this?
I will explain my side. He doesn't want to be involved. He didn't want to be a part of this.
Yo, there's 2 people? What the man?
Why don't you start by telling your part?
Well, we used to be friends.
You guys used to be friends.
Okay.
So is this the guy who posted you on Snapchat?
No. This is not him.
Oh.
This is not him. This is a whole other guy that I don't with. We haven't been friends in a while.
So hold on, I'm confused. So who was Omar talking to on the phone?
Well, once I got involved, it went under my number. The girl on the phone was just a girl that we found. Like, we know her. She doesn't want to be involved either.
But they are involved. That's why we're here. That's why it's been 6 months of him talking to some girl, so he thought, I don't get...
And Omar knows this other guy?
Yeah.
Why were you involved?
I got on board because me and Omar have a history of him just, being a dick to me.
Get out of here, bro.
Dude, you went on my phone and you put me in a relationship with a girl I didn't want to be with behind my back.
Bro, we were kids when that happened, though. So you still stuck up on that, though?
We were 17.
Are you serious?
That's just only one thing out of all the other things you've done to me. You went on a date with a girl that I had broken up with a day after I broke up with her. Come on, Omar.
Bro.
You're not the best person.
Is that true?
I did talk to somebody, but it wasn't like that.
You're supposed to be my friend, and you're going on a date with a girl that I was dating.
It wasn't a date. She was telling me about whatever happened with you, and I was like, listen, I don't know what's going on.
You hung out with her, right?
Yeah, because they were having problems, but I didn't do nothing with her.
Throughout our friendship, you were never the best friend to me.
So this is your way of getting back at me.
Okay, sorry. I just want to try and get an understanding of the timeline. So some other person that is a mutual contact started this Snapchat and thought, I'm gonna catfish Omar.
Yes.
And you said, oh, I want to get in on this. And so you sent him your phone number?
Yeah, my phone number.
Omar, do you have his number?
I don't have his number whatsoever. I haven't talked to this guy in a long time because we had a falling out.
How long ago was that?
Oh, like 2 years ago.
So since the relationship with Iris went from Snapchat to texting, it's always been you he's texting with?
Yeah.
At times, were other people texting on your phone?
Yeah, me and the other person.
The other guy.
Yeah, we'd be together and he'd text sometimes.
But for the most part, that was you.
Yeah.
Do you have a crush on Omar?
No, I don't. It was...
Because, like, I get the idea of, like, messing with someone, but it does feel like to talk to him for 6 months, you weren't messing with him, you were, like, his friend.
I didn't mean for it to go this far and end up on Catfish. I went into this hoping it would end after, like, a month or two.
To, like, what, teach him,
Yeah,
like, a lesson?
Like, you messed with me, I want you to feel what I've been feeling when you've done me dirty.
Why not just finish the job and be like, gotcha, now you know what it feels like, and peace out?
Honestly, I didn't really care about hurting him anymore. The person who's still friends with him, who he decided to drag it on for 6 months, I was just along for a ride. If you look at the text messages, it's mainly him talking. I ignore everything flirty he's saying. You're basically talking to yourself. I'm not gonna lie, I don't think it's right. Just a little childish. Honestly, I really didn't think that it would get this far.
Okay, well, obviously there's more to talk about with Sean and, like, his whole side of this, but, like, who's someone that you think is a friend that would, A, want to mess with you to begin with, and then B, encourage someone else to, like, mess with you more?
I don't know. Seriously, who is it? Who put you up to this, bro?
Let me call him. Can I call him?
Sure.
Out of here, bro. Jesus.
Hey, man, I'm up here with Omar. I need you to come clear this stuff up, man. Please.
Who could this other person be? Could it be the friend that posted your Snapchat?
Leonard?
I don't know.
I mean, it's gotta be someone you both know.
Seriously, who is the person?
All right, bye.
Any luck?
I contacted him. He said he's willing to come or meet up somewhere else.
Okay.
He will text you.
He'll text Omar.
Yeah.
Do you have your phone?
Yes.
But did you get a text, did you?
Yeah, I did.
Who is it?
This is guy, Edmund. He's a friend that I literally hang out with almost all the time. He's a snake like that.
So Edmund is the friend?
Yes.
Hey, Omar, it's Edmund. Sean told me what's going on, and I apologize. I didn't mean for this to get this far.
We need to talk to Edmund.
I think we should go meet Edmund. There's like a restaurant we can meet him at, not far from here, and get the whole story.
Okay.
We'll text you and tell you where to meet us. We'll see you in a few minutes.
Yeah.
All right.
I didn't think my own friend would do this to me.
What the has gone on with you and Edmund? Why he would play with you like that?
Jesus, man. I just want to get to the bottom of this. That's crazy.
Why don't you text Sean and Edmund and tell them to meet us at Gardenia restaurant. The fact that this whole time you've had a close friendship with Edmund and he's known about this and been like involved, it's like very weird.
Friends don't play like that.
Yeah. Okay.
Are you gonna be cool, like
Yeah, I'm not gonna lunch with this
sit and talk to Edmund?
Yeah, I just want to know why.
I don't know how you want to go about this.
I'm gonna let them talk, and then I'm gonna hear what they have to say because I want to know what's going on.
When was the last time you saw Edmund?
Right now.
It's been a minute.
Here they are.
Hi.
Hey, everybody. What's up? Neve.
Nice to meet you,
Nice to
Edmund.
meet you.
I don't know if I
we
should
didn't
shake your hand.
formally meet.
Sean.
Thanks for
Cammy.
coming back.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. We didn't properly meet earlier. Yeah.
Have a seat, fellas. Have a seat. Well, I'm glad you showed up. Sean was not going to speak on your behalf, but we're very happy that you're here to do that for yourself.
Yeah.
I think it would be helpful for all of us, but mainly Omar, if you just kind of walked us through how this all got started, how then Sean got, like, we just want to kind of get the whole story.
Okay. Well, first it started about like, I'd say 7 months ago now. And honestly, it started off as a joke because we were friends. And like, we do that all the time, jokes.
All right, so you were just trying to mess with Omar. You weren't trying to get revenge like Sean was.
No, it's just a joke. But I didn't think it was gonna get this deep.
Right.
And it was nothing like, too crazy at first. It was 2 weeks by myself, and then 2 weeks I incorporated Sean in it.
All right, so how did that happen?
I was at his house, actually. And then next thing you know, I was like, yo, you trying to get in on this? Because I knew they had, like, the bad history. But at the time, I wasn't thinking about that. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I did a little bit, but I didn't think it was gonna get too far, if you get what I mean.
I was gonna say, because if it started as a joke, but then you asked him if he wants in on it, you must have known that it was gonna take a different tone, knowing that they have beef. That's when it becomes not a joke.
So after you included Sean, and you knew the whole time how much communication was taking place because Sean was either showing you the messages or you were there for some of them, you were fully aware of the extent of their communication. And you have a friendship with Omar separately. Did he ever talk about Iris with you? Did he ever mention that he was talking to a girl?
But like, I didn't realize how invested Omar was.
Well, you knew about the calls. At what point was a girl recruited to be a part of this?
Oh, it's somebody that I knew. She doesn't want to be a part of this. I already asked her. She has a,
Sure.
And it's like, she just did me a favor, pretty much.
But she did it a few times, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
I know her.
and she seemed to know enough about, like...
Yeah, she's into, like, most of the stuff we are, like, anime and stuff. Probably because of her boyfriend. She has brothers as well.
Okay. But she has a boyfriend.
Yeah, she has a boyfriend right now. Once I realized it kind of got too deep, it's like, we should kind of continue it, but it's like, eventually he will stop. But I guess he didn't.
You asked Sean to keep going so that Omar wouldn't get hurt?
Yeah.
In the hopes that Omar would just sort of lose interest?
Yeah.
Is that her?
Oh my gosh.
I don't know.
Is that her? Wait.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. Hey.
Hi.
You look amazing. Can I have a hug? Oh my gosh. It's really you. Okay.
First of all, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
I'm Neve.
Yes.
This is Al.
Hi, nice to meet you.
You're so
Look beautiful. Thank you. You are too.
And your Essence.
On social media, I'm Essence, and like in general, I'm Jasmine.
So Jasmine is your real name.
Yeah.
And Jasmine, just to confirm, I've been texting with you.
Yeah.
That was you.
Yeah, it was. And when you guys text me, I was with my family. I have kids and stuff. I'm around my fiance.
I'm not sure how to say this, but what the hell is going on?
I don't know. Like, I interact with a lot of people on social media. I'm a little bit flirtatious, but I definitely built a bond with Sasha compared to the rest of my followers.
So, for her sake, the feelings she was having and she felt you were giving were there.
Yeah, we definitely vibe on another level, but maybe she perceived it as a relationship, even though I didn't perceive it as that. I'm sorry that this is what it is. I didn't intend for none of this.
So why did you tell Sasha you'd meet her in Atlanta?
One time she did hit me when I was in Atlanta, but I was there on business. I was like going to a party and doing other things. I was also with my man, and so it's kind of hard to explain why we're linking up with this girl and he has no clue why.
So you're engaged?
Yeah, definitely.
And you're not in an open relationship?
No, not at all. Like being on social media, that's the thing that's in. Like say we were in a poly relationship, that would be like really viral and it would like boost our Instagram, but it's not real.
Okay, just clear up a couple of things.
Okay.
Shalisha?
That's my best friend.
Okay. She told us that her and a handful of other people are in your Instagram. Like,
they are.
Why?
So I have a following. I can't get to everybody's messages.
Sure.
If I get 40 messages and I respond to 40 messages, I have 40 conversations going on.
Right.
So it's easier for my man and my friends and my sister to like kind of respond to everybody because you have to be interactive to be a social media presence. Maybe some of the messages might have been my man, like responding just because he's like, oh, she's a fan, let me make sure I respond.
So there's a chance, as you suspected, that at times your more generic responses may have been
Him and not me. But if it's personal, it's me. Like when we're having heart-to-hearts, that was all me.
Okay.
You know?
So yesterday when we were texting, you said something along the lines of like,
everything is gonna change.
Yeah.
Can you, like, clarify that?
Like, so when you meet somebody, you might not always like who you meet, and it's like, so who I am on social media is not necessarily who I am in real life. And so, like, I just don't want to meet you, and you don't like Jasmine.
So most of, we'll just say, relationship that you guys have been having, it has been you.
Yeah.
And you interact with and talk to lots of your followers slash fans.
Yeah, I do.
But like, you're not trying to actually start a new life and leave your man.
No, I'm sorry. I didn't really expect to like meet in person.
So for you, there was never an expectation that it would become more than just a fun internet friendship flirtation.
I'm sorry, yeah.
It all makes sense now. Like, okay, I really was just another follower.
That sounds so bad.
I mean,
I don't like
hey,
for you to say it like that.
It is what it is.
Because another follower means like I wasn't vibing with you and like we weren't having personal connections. And I didn't have conversations with all my followers like how I talk to you.
I mean, but those were your words. You said when you came to Atlanta, I wasn't a priority to meet. So, I mean, it is what it is.
Don't be so negative.
I'm not being negative. I'm saying what you said.
Because you're not a priority doesn't mean like you don't mean anything.
But she thought it was something more.
This sounds bad. Okay, I don't know what to say.
I just literally right now want to scream.
Jesus? What? Oh, Jesus.
There she goes with her.
Okay. How can I be here for you right now?
She can leave now. That's fine. She can leave. I don't have anything else to say to her. I just thought that she's into something else, like open-wise. Like, okay, so we at least would, like, maybe we really would have some form of a bond.
Yeah.
Like, separately, but it's like.
I think you did, though, and I think that that's what she was trying to say. When she needs that emotional attention, she gets that on her terms when she wants. Yeah, it's selfish. You know that you deserve more than like breadcrumbs of like emotions on someone else's terms, right?
I don't know.
Now I feel like a terrible person.
I don't think you're a terrible person. But I understand why she's upset. Because she liked you and felt like she had a real thing with you.
But like I'd literally be on Catfish all day if everybody took things that way.
Right.
It's okay to feel this.
I don't know how to explain it. I like her, we have great conversation. It's just not real. I'm not that into girls.
Okay.
I'm just keeping it real.
Your interest in Sasha really was emotional.
Yeah, that's it.
You never thought of her and you were like, I really want her here with me right now.
Not at all.
Right. Okay, so that I think is important. She needs to know that.
She hates me.
All right, let's go inside and deal with this situation. Just be very clear. You are not interested in any future romantic, physical relationship.
Okay.
All right, come on in. Why don't you come sit here?
Okay.
All right. I think we've all got a little bit more clarity now. I hope. First of all, Sasha, how are you feeling now?
I'm fine. I'm fine, Elle.
All right, well, Jasmine and I, we've had a chance to talk and kind of hash a little bit of this out. My big question was, were you ever really interested about pursuing something? And you said you care about her, but you do not see yourself in a sexual relationship with a woman. Right.
I don't care.
Well, I know, but I'm just telling you what I think might be relevant.
Why are you so negative? You needed clarity. Just because clarity is not what you wanted doesn't mean that you have to be upset with me. At this point, like, I feel like we should have just stayed on the internet and then we would both be happy. Now we're both sitting here at other ends of the couch, all with the stank face, and that's crazy. This is crazy. This is what I didn't want. Now you don't like me, and I can't help that.
But you couldn't have stayed in the way things were because Sasha wanted more. She wanted answers. And it's not that she doesn't necessarily like you for who you are. It's just that she's just found out there is no future here. So she's now got to start over. Can I ask you a question, Sasha? Do you feel like she lied to you? Or deceived you, or?
Well, no, I don't feel anything from her. I feel it from myself. I am currently right now blaming myself.
Well, that is a big thing of you to say, and I think helps explain why she's upset. Not even so much with you, but with herself. Remember, Sasha has been talking to you and opening up to you and connecting with you for a long time. Feeling as though it was building and leading to something.
I get what you're saying and I understand. You shouldn't be upset with yourself. You're crying like it should not feel like that. Never once did I say I don't care about you. Never once did I say I don't like you. The things that we've been talking about are like real. And I think we could be friends in the future, honestly. But maybe it would have been better not to meet because this is kind of hard.
No, I feel better that we met. It's like, it is what it is.
Sometimes things don't end up how we build them up in our mind, and that sucks. But I can see why you guys would have had a connection, and obviously it could take time, but I think you guys could be friends down the road, you know?
It's weird tinted windows, right? Oh, what? Did that just come out? I need to talk to Neve first. Come in.
That looks like a ransom note.
I'll check it out. Hello?
We're in the kitchen.
Hello. Oh, hi.
Hi.
What's up?
I'm Anthony.
Hi, Neve. Not what I was expecting.
I don't know, man. This is weird.
I'm here trying to support her. She's really nervous.
Are you just a friend?
Just a friend.
You're just a friend of Laura.
Yeah, she's just really nervous.
I don't hear anybody.
Interesting. Hi.
Hi.
I'm Neve.
Hello.
Sorry?
Hello.
She's really insecure about her speech impediment.
Oh, okay.
She got teased about it a lot growing up.
That sucks. Is that why you've been hesitant to meet Arturo?
I want to tell him, but I'm nervous what he will say or do.
If it is her now, I have even more questions. Like, why all of this? What is happening?
I mean, she agreed to meet, so...
Yeah, what are you trying to do right now?
Arturo couldn't be a sweeter person. There's no way he's gonna judge you in any way because you sound a little different. Are you comfortable having a conversation?
Yeah, that's fine. I want to meet him.
There's cameras out there. Are you gonna be okay with that?
I'm fine.
Great. You want Anthony to come with us as well,
No.
or no? You're okay. Okay. Good luck. Okay. Arturo, this is Laura.
Hi.
Hi, Laura. I'm Cammie.
Hello.
Nice to meet you.
Good to...
I have to tell you something. The way I talk. People make fun of me a bit.
Laura's nervous because she's had a speech impediment her whole life.
Don't want you to be like now I don't want you anymore.
It's not bad at all. I literally thought you just had an accent.
I guess whenever you talked about getting bullied, that is what it was about.
Have you had bad experiences in dating as well?
When they found out, they just broke up with me.
Really?
So how did they even get to the point of dating you then?
I hide it away from them.
So you just speak very little. Well, that must be excruciatingly emotionally painful to be with someone and hide your voice, right?
Yeah.
It's not bad, honestly.
Yeah. I mean, we're hearing you talk right now. I can understand everything that you're saying.
I was expecting something else.
Yeah. I mean, look, let's just cover all our bases. Not in any way diminishing your experience, because I'm sure it has been difficult, but it still doesn't necessarily explain some of your behavior. You know, like, I don't know, asking for food and Ubers. It just felt like you were sort of using him at times because you knew he would do things or say yes, and he was generous.
Even the other day, you asked him for an Uber. It just feels like now it's an expectation. It's not even a
request.
So, that's fine.
Were you okay that night?
Yeah.
Something up?
I just went with my cousin. We just talked about the TV show because I need someone. And that's it.
So when Arturo mentioned reaching out to us, you were nervous.
Yeah.
Okay, but like, who was the guy that called him? Someone called him very angry and kind of yelled at him.
One of my co-workers, I just tell him that I'm nervous about the TV show.
So then your coworker called him.
Yeah.
So your coworkers know about Arturo.
I talk about him to everyone.
And you talk about him as
My boyfriend.
your boyfriend. I mean, that's great. You've told people he's your boyfriend, but like, have you been pursuing this in a meaningful way because you really think there's a potential to be together?
I just love him, and then I just want to be his wife and have kids with him someday.
Whoa, really?
Yeah.
That's quite a statement. Have you guys...
I was not expecting that.
Did he know that?
I think he did.
Wow. You're in love with him.
Yeah.
Wow. This is honestly better than any version of this that we could have expected. Now that we know all this, let's go inside and get comfortable and hopefully try to reset. Arturo, why don't you sit? Look at you guys.
Same shoes.
I mean, come on.
I don't know, guys. The feelings are mutual. The story somehow checks out in the 1 in a million chance, Arturo.
Yeah, when I emailed y'all, I was not expecting a happy story.
We spent the last 2 days certain, beyond any shadow of a doubt, that he was getting played, that someone was lying to him, that it could be a guy. That was like what we were preparing him for.
Are you mad that this happened? Like, are you mad that he asked us?
I was mad. He did this, but now I'm not mad.
I'm really happy that too. My legs been shaking this whole time. I'm really happy that it's you. I'm sorry. I'm speechless still. Just.
Is it nice to see him?
Yeah, he's cute in person.
I'll take that.
You want to hug each other? Yeah. What the
There you go. Aww. All right, well, I feel like we're just in the way. Arturo, we can have like a PA or producer take you back to LA later if you want to hang out like not on camera.
That's fine by me, yeah.
I want him to stay.
You want to say, okay, great. Let's say goodbye to this lovely couple.
Okay.
Great to meet you.
You too.
Thank you so much.
Should we take a, we should take a selfie.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a second. Whoa.
What?
Whoa.
Is it a picture of Arturo?
You got my, oh, that's
Aww, that's really cute.
All right, let me take a picture of us. So happy this all worked out.
Have fun, kids.
I can't believe how wrong you were.
Oh, hell no.
We don't have to say goodbye.
There's somebody sitting over there. You see him?
Like he's ready.
Who is that?
All right, why don't we go talk to this kid and see if he's who we think he is. Hey man, are you...
Oh my God. So you're the... I'm sorry.
Are you who I was texting with?
Yeah.
So Jordan, or what's your name?
Damari.
Damari, the cousin.
Yeah.
Got it.
Oh my God.
Hi, I'm Cammy.
This is Cammy.
What was it?
Damari.
Damari.
Yeah, like the guy said.
Yeah.
This is the guy that you met and gave money to, right? Okay, obviously you know this is Leanna. And as I'm sure you can imagine, she's very upset. I'm very curious as to your side of the story.
What do you want me to start with?
Do you know why your phone number comes back to a Savion?
I don't know.
Because there's a Savion that lives in Vegas.
I don't know who that is. Just using the text app.
Okay, so you are the only person that Leanna ever talked to, right? It was you on the Tinder profile, you on the phone, and you in person.
Yep.
Right, so there was never a cousin.
No.
You were the cousin.
Yes.
Okay, how old are you?
20.
20, okay. And did you start talking to Leanna with the intention of trying to get money from her?
Yes.
Okay, so it was never that you were on Tinder actually trying to meet someone?
No.
So I'm gonna guess that there are other people you talked to as the fake Jordan guy.
Mm-hmm.
And have you received money from any of those people?
No.
Why not?
So I was scared to do it in the first place, so. But she was so easy to get, so I started asking her.
So do you still talk to girls as Jordan?
No.
Do you still have the Tinder profile?
No.
No. Why did you stop using it?
Because, like, this situation scared me.
You mean after she found out and was upset and threatened you, at which point you sort of threatened her?
Yep. I was scared because she brung up the police in it, so that's why I was scared.
You can't blame her for being upset and feeling like she got robbed. I mean, I know initially that she was just sending you little bits of money, but like when you add it all up, plus the cash, like it's thousands of dollars. What were you doing with that money?
Just buying anything I wanted every day.
Is that because you don't have a job? Or did you not have a job at the time?
I didn't have a job at the time.
You don't have a job. I'm tired of being cute and classy. I'm going to get on you. You have no remorse. You are a bum. You're a bum. I'm sorry. You're a bum. You're a bum. You don't have a job, so get a job. Do you even know what hard work means? I worked hard for that.
So what have you been doing since she stopped sending you money? Have you been working since?
Yeah.
Had it ever occurred to you that maybe you should start saving up some money to potentially try to pay her back?
I wanted to do it all at one time.
$5,000 all at once? We know that's not true. Like, let's not even bull. What'd you buy with the money?
Just stuff I wanted.
Like what?
Like everyday things you need or you want. Whatever I wanted, I would just buy.
Whatever you buy, you're going to give it back.
Oh.
Why not use your own pictures if you're still showing up as yourself at the end of the day to pick up money from her?
I didn't think it was gonna go this far and me being caught and all that.
But if you're sitting on the phone with somebody for hours at a time and talking about hanging out with them, don't you think that they're gonna wanna meet you?
Yeah, it was wrong.
Have you had a girlfriend in the past? Have you do you date?
Yeah, I got my girlfriend.
So you have a girlfriend?
Yeah.
Wait, did you have a girlfriend this whole time?
Yeah.
Does she know what the you're doing?
No.
How much of that money did you spend on her?
None.
None?
Really? Why not?
None.
You never bought her anything?
No.
I'm trying to figure out how you're on the phone with her for hours if you got a girlfriend.
But you guys have been together a while.
How long?
Like about a year.
What do you think she's gonna say when she finds out about this?
Not gonna be good.
Right. You did have a relationship with her. I mean, did you ever feel anything towards her?
Nothing? No. You felt enough to ask her for nudes, though.
You're right.
I wonder how your girlfriend would feel about that. So, let's talk about it.
What about it?
You asked her for pictures. What was that for if you didn't have any feelings for her about her?
I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know.
But you did then diabolically threaten to use those nudes.
Well, I deleted it.
You deleted the pictures?
Yeah, I know it was wrong, but in the moment, we were just in the moment.
Well, the moment's up. You had your moment. You got a lot out of it, so hope you're enjoying that. PlayStation, did you get it?
You're going to sell that PlayStation, or you're going to give it to me. You're going to give it to me.
You say you wanted to pay her back. Are you prepared to make some sacrifices now and actually try to make this right?
I don't have the PlayStation anymore.
What happened to it?
It broke.
It broke? How does a PlayStation break?
I dropped it.
Yeah, right.
I can't tell if you're genuinely just a piece of or if you actually feel bad and that's why you came here and you're like, got your tail tucked behind your ass. Like it's unclear. So which one is it?
I don't show my feelings in public. I'd rather just do that inside.
So what are your feelings? If you could express it, what is it that you feel right now?
Remorseful.
I didn't hear you apologize.
I apologize. I was up. It was wrong. I shouldn't have did it. And I understand why you're mad.
It doesn't feel like a genuine apology if you know you didn't offer like nothing in return.
What do you have that could make this right? Do you have any of the things on you that you could give back to her, or
no?
You don't have anything?
Not to give her, no.
Where were the photos going that she was sending you? To a phone?
The iPad at my house.
It's fair for her to want to make sure the pictures that she sent you of her are no longer in your possession. So is there any way we could look through?
Yeah, we get the iPad at my house.
So here's what I think we should do. Get your iPad and then just meet us over there. We can sit down, we can go through, make sure, and see if we can find some sort of compromise that you can commit to that will make her feel like you're serious about trying to make it up to her. So go get your iPad and we'll just meet you over there in a little bit.
Okay.
Cool?
Cool.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Hopefully he actually comes back. Where's he at? I see him.
You see him?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. It looks like he's got something.
Welcome back. I didn't think you'd return.
All right. Thanks for coming back. So if it's okay, I'll just scroll through your library. Do you have the conversation still with her?
Yeah.
Oh, let's see. I mean, I see you guys did talk on the phone a lot. Most of this chat thread is really just like calls back and forth.
Were the conversations ever like sexual?
Yeah, sometimes, yeah.
And this is all just to better her up so she would send you money? There was no feelings ever involved.
Sad to say, yeah.
It's a lot of time to be spending on somebody that you don't care about.
It was wrong. I know that. I don't know what else to say.
I'm glad that you said that. So thank you for saying it.
Sarah, what's your personal ATM?
I guess.
All right, so there's some stuff. So it's still here, but it says media is removed from servers after 30 days. Like, so you can't open it.
You can't open it or delete it.
So
from
it's
there.
just like,
Is there a swipe and delete that she can do?
let's see. Well, we can delete the whole thread. You know what I mean? And then that would basically get rid of even these little thumbnails.
So then we just need to delete the thread.
Right.
That's what you want to do?
Yes, please.
All right, so I'm gonna delete the thread. This is it. Cleared the conversation, which means now there's no more history of that, and those thumbnails are gone. Hi.
Hi.
She's actually waiting for you in the back.
Oh, okay. Thanks.
Okay.
Hi.
You go first.
Well, I don't.
You go second.
What the is this place?
What?
Oh my God.
Whoa!
Hi.
Hi.
What's up?
What's up?
Nice to meet you.
Simone.
Neve. Pleasure.
Hi.
Tammy.
Simone, nice to meet you.
meet you, Simone.
Why is she here? Oh my goodness.
Hey,
Justin.
Justin
What's going on?
slash
Long time.
Mohammed.
So
Okay,
what's up?
what you doing here?
I've been Ashley.
For real. I'm not blind, but why are you lying to me? Like,
I mean, it's not really so much lying. It's just I was going through like a hard time. I just got a relationship and I just.
you most definitely lied. There was a whole nother picture of a whole nother woman named Ashley that I've been talking to. That's crazy.
Yeah. I mean, I just, like I said, I was just getting out of a relationship and got on Tinder and I was just looking to start meeting people and I just happened to come across you and we connected and, you know, I kind of missed like our old, you know, business shit that we had. And so.
Wow, this is a lot. Like, I just don't understand why lie.
So you made the Tinder profile in Atlanta, where you were living at the time.
Yes.
And I'd love to hear why you didn't just make a Tinder profile of yourself, and instead decided to use pictures of Charlie D'Amelio.
The reason I didn't make the Tinder profile as myself is because, like, my ex-boyfriend, I didn't want people, like his friends, to know who I was, going back and telling him.
Okay, so you made the Tinder profile to check in on your now ex-boyfriend.
Right.
But obviously you were seeing and swiping with other people.
Right.
You then come across Justin.
Yeah.
And I assume immediately recognize him.
Yeah.
You knew who he was right away.
Right away,
and
yeah.
obviously that his name is not Justin.
Yeah.
And did that seem strange to you that he was on there as Justin?
No.
Okay, so that didn't really faze you.
Yeah, that didn't really faze me at all.
Okay, so you must have been shocked when you saw him and matched with him.
Matching with him wasn't surprising because I matched with people that I knew in Atlanta all the time.
Wait a minute, but you matched with me, so did you like me?
No. I just, like, felt that we could do good business.
That doesn't really make sense to me. You guys shared a lot more than business talk. Was it that you were excited to be back in touch with him as a potential business partner? Or were you excited because you were connecting with him emotionally to potentially as a romantic partner?
No, it was more so business.
And is that all that it is?
Yeah, it's nothing more.
I don't understand how catfishing someone would rekindle a business relationship. It just feels like there might be something more.
Are you attracted to Mohammed?
Why does that matter?
Well, I mean, if you're not, that would be an easy answer. And if he's not your type, he's not your type. You know, like.
Yeah.
But the thing is, like, you don't really know me. You was talking to Ashley.
What's the difference between Ashley and Simone?
I mean, Ashley's like my alter ego. Like, when I go out, that's the name I give to guys, Ashley.
Did Ashley kind of have feelings for him? Was there a vibe between Ashley and Justin?
Yeah, there was.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he's not wrong to have felt like there was something there.
No, he's not wrong.
Okay.
Yeah.
When you were talking to him on the phone as Ashley, were you using your regular voice?
No, I would change my voice so he wouldn't know that, because I feel like you would have known my voice.
That's a lot to try to keep up with somebody that you don't like, as Simone at least.
Why did you move to LA? Why'd you move? Is it really for business?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. And, you know, I wanted to get closer to you and then, you know, maybe start about business stuff again.
And would that be as Ashley or Simone?
This is actually very awkward. Do you mind if we sit down? I want to just, like, I'm starting to get a little anxious.
Sure. Let's have a seat.
I guess I'm still just trying to figure out if there's attraction or not, you know?
I mean, because it's given, like, you want me to just be like, I like you, or that's the energy that I keep getting.
Basically, I think he wants to know if the past 5 or 6 months has meant anything. Like, has it been for anything, or has it just been a charade?
It was definitely genuine, like Ashley and you, that was definitely genuine. But Simone and you, that's a different.
What's different between the two?
Ashley's my alter ego.
Okay, can you give more details?
I kind of got a question for you. How do you think you building with somebody who you never even saw before? Like I don't get that part.
I thought that was a mental connection. That was just a connection.
But you never saw the person, so it's like...
It sounds a little crazy, right?
Yeah.
So does pretending to be somebody else on the phone with him for hours.
And this is what I'm talking about, like, take real accountability.
I did take accountability, but like...
You can't say but, you like say sorry, but that but cancels out what you say before. And it's like, bro, take accountability and be real about
I
it.
apologize and I take accountability, but what I'm saying is a part of me feels bad and a part of me doesn't feel bad because it's like, how do you like fall for something that you never...
I'm gonna step out.
Just
you guys continue
sit here.
to have that conversation.
Why are you getting away and walking away when you can have a
Because-
conversation like two grown people? Like, that you like,
Okay,
I'm always
y'all
the
have
one to
fun.
take
I'll be out here. Talk to y'all later. Crazy. I'm gonna step out.
Just
you guys
sit
continue
here.
to have that conversation.
Why are you
I'm gonna
getting
got some
away and
tea.
walking away when you can have a
Because-
conversation like two grown people? Like, that you like,
Okay,
I'm always
y'all
the
have
one to
fun.
take
I'll be out here. Talk to y'all later. Crazy.
I'm gonna go talk to him. Look, after this, you don't have to talk to her again. And maybe you will, maybe you won't.
I just need to see the end of the day. Like, stop making excuses up front. Take accountability so we can get to the next step of saying, how do we prevent this from happening? Versus you pointing the finger and blaming.
Yes,
Like, I gotta see growth.
Something that I have learned recently from somebody that's very wise in my life, he talked to me about the fact that as women, a lot of times we want to play baseball in every conversation. So the man throws an idea at you and you hit
Swing
it out the
back.
park and you're
Yeah.
like, oh, well, what about you? Like, you never take accountability. Well, you never take accountability.
Yeah.
You're always doing this. Well, you're always doing this.
Right.
Where does the conversation go to after that? Because nobody ends up hearing anything at that point.
Right. I mean, I could see where he's coming from. Like, even though I apologize, but he still feel like I'm not taking accountability for his emotions, his feelings. I'm just still gonna feel the way I feel though. That's just...
It's your perspective.
Yeah.
He has his though.
Yeah.
And both can be true. I don't know if he's gonna come back.
Keep an open mind in case she has something more to say.
Are you feeling better?
Yeah, I guess I was getting a little hangry.
Yeah.
Or thirsty.
Well,
I do want to start apologizing for walking out like that.
Thank you, I appreciate that.
Of course.
And I apologize for, kind of invalidating your emotions and your feelings because you have every right to feel upset and be angry about me, being somebody that I'm not. So my apologies to you.
I'll just accept it.
Look at that.
Your paths have crossed now a few times, and they may cross again, because I know both of you do care a lot about your spirituality and the energies that you put out and receive. I didn't want that to be the last, potentially last time you guys see each other or talk to each other.
Yeah.
Moving forward, where are we at? Are we still angry? Are we forgiving? What if we see each other again?
I'm good. I'm a Pisces. I go with the flow, right?
Okay.
I would love to, connect with you on business, but I'm definitely in a space in my life where I'm just letting things flow. Like, if it's meant to be, it's meant to be. If it's not, it's not. I'm okay to just walk away.
Okay, same here. Follow the universe.
Yep, that's all you can do.
Live, let them figure it out.
Okay.
Okay. Well, this was a wild ride. Well, welcome to Los Angeles.
Thank you.
Thank you for meeting us, and I am curious to see what the future holds for both of you in whatever way you end up. All right, lovely to meet you.
Likewise, thank you.
Good
Thank
to
you.
meet you.
Bye, Simone.
Thank you.
All right, man, we got through it.
You made it.